Recently, I saw a video of a pastor, a head of a church, preaching to his members, giving them hope, entertaining them, and suddenly he had a heart attack. And even when he fell down, they still thought he was demonstrating. If this is your first time of coming across these videos, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for clicking. Remember to join the family by liking, sharing, and of course, subscribing to this channel. Do you know that in Nigeria, over 1.5 cases of heart attack are recorded every year? And in America, 735,000 people develop heart attack every year. I'm talking about annually. And from the records I saw, over 7 million people die of heart attack all over the world. And therefore today, let us recognize some of those signs that once you see them, you have to rush to the hospital immediately. And if you live in a country where there is 911, you call 911 immediately. Let me explain. The coronary arteries wrapped around the heart, they need oxygen to function. And this oxygen is gotten from the blood supply. But when there is a buildup inside the arteries, cholesterol buildup, it blocks away the blood supply. Therefore, the heart will not be getting enough oxygen to function. This buildup is known as atherosclerosis. So when the clot blocks off the supply of blood completely, the heart begins to die. Some die immediately in minutes and some die gradually. There are 3 risk factors of this atherosclerosis. One is hypertension. If you're hypertensive, then you are at risk. Then secondly is high cholesterol, and then smoking. So let's go right into the warning sign. The first one I'll be talking about is chest pain. Most heart attacks start with chest pain, but it is not everyone that will have a chest pain. If you're diabetic or hypertensive, you may not have a chest pain. It's heart palpitation. Most of the time when you have chest pain, it's followed by an irregular breathing, which is a sign of a very good sign that you may have a heart attack. Also followed by shortness of breath. You suddenly cannot catch your breath. All these are warning signs of heart attack that should not be ignored. Don't wish it away or begin to pray about it. Do something about it immediately. Unexplained sweat. Some say it's cold sweat, but once you start having an unexplained sweat or cold sweat known as diaphoresis, it is a warning sign of heart attack. Nausea and vomiting. You can see it's very mild. Pain in your arm or both arms, or even in the neck, your jaw, and your stomach. Once you have any of these signs, do not ignore them. If you know your body, when these things begin to happen, then you know the difference. And you alert anybody around you. If you live in a country where you cannot call 911, then you seek for help immediately so that they can rush you to the hospital. The next warning sign I'll be talking about is lightheadedness. When you start to feel dizzy, suddenly there is lack of supply to your brain. It is a warning sign of heart attack. You have to do something very fast. Alert anyone around you. Call 911 if you can. Number one way that you can prevent heart attack is eating foods that are heart friendly. Do not eat so much foods that have unsaturated fats. Try to eat a lot of green leafy vegetables and fruits. Then secondly, regular exercise. Everybody needs exercise. When you do exercise, it increases the blood supply to the heart and melts some of these clots. Talk with your doctor so that he can make good suggestions of exercises that are safe for you to practice. Number 3 is taking lots of water. I know it's not good to take a lot of water when you're going to bed so that you won't be waking up to urinate, but we need to be hydrated to an extent before we go to bed. Let us pay good attention to our body so that if the abnormal begins to happen, we now know the difference between the normal and the abnormal. Women always have mild signs before they develop heart attack. Therefore, you have to pay very close attention to how your body function. Always make sure you talk to your cardiologist and you go for your routine checks. If we had proper records in Nigeria, you will see that it's even more than 1.5 million cases of heart attack every year. Please remember to share this video with someone, your family, your friends. And thank you so much for watching. Till I come your way again, I want to tell you that I love you and stay blessed.